Hey, Desperates, it's me, your favorite housewife, Joe. Welcome back to our Desperate Housewives replay starring Maighgeighn MakMeeganson, our second character we've ever made in this game. And in fact, Thank you, Geisha girl. It's been a day. And in fact, I just got a phone call from the mob boss. In fact, his name is Vincent, and I might be falling for him. But that's just so me.
What a flop.
Thank you for that, Maddie Frogcatcher. I appreciate that as well. I like that. See, okay, here's what we've said. This is probably the finale. This is probably the finale of this Let's Play. I was looking at the guide. We have a we all know this because we all watched and experienced the first time I played this game. We have a decision to make at the end. And our last character, Brenda Winchimes, made a decision. And I don't think Maighgeighn MakMeeganson's going to make the same decision. There's Piggy on the screen. So you'll have to stay tuned. Brenda made history, but now Maighgeighn is going to make her story. Other than, I forgot! Son's been, Golf, I just call him Son because I don't like him. Son's been accused of several things that I have to deal with. Oh, nothing I can't handle, Vincent.
I have no doubt. Tell me, how are things with your husband?
Same as always. Who the fuck is that walking around my mailbox? A few bumps here or there, we're okay.
I hate to ask, but I heard some stories about some greedy secretary that was trying to blackmail him or something.
Oh, yeah. Can you kill her for me? Oh, my God. How did you know about that?
Well, you know how these
I forgot
she's
post-verbal.
Fairview is a small town. Did you ever find out what was in his safe?
No. This same woman has walked past twice now.
I happen to know there is some very important information in that safe. Things you need to see.
What information are you talking about?
Listen, we shouldn't talk about this over the phone.
I like it when
a package over to your house later.
Oh, thank you, Vincent. I like it when people read voice lines in an unexpected way. Like they put the emphasis on the...
Make sure your husband's not around when you open it. I have to go now.
Okay, great. Good for you, Vincent. And it's like in an unhinged way. So I'll try to do that. Electronic Enigma. You may not know how to prove your son didn't write those emails, but you do know who to ask. Frank Fox would be the best person to figure out. Give Frank a call to see if he knows how to get your son out of this jam. Danielle is what? We all know what they called her. A victim suspicion. Since Danielle's a victim, so we need to talk to Danielle. And then we need to do a little detective work. This is as close as we get to a Nancy Drew type crossover experience that I know y'all want out of this game.
The voicemail box for Frank Fox. Please leave your message at the sound of the tone.
Oh. Did it say to visit Frank? Wait, I have everyone's secrets. Oh my God! Okay. I didn't notice this menu until actually just now, the final episode. And so I'm going to ignore it until the next time that we play this game. We will be playing this game again because that's what we do. We play this game over and over again. Oh, I got to get and there are bugs in my garden too. Because that's what we do. Hold on. I just got confused and walked into the streets. Sorry, I just got confused and walked into the street. Check up on your garden and take the necessary... I think we have to talk to what's her name. The bugs aren't there anymore. Is there some kind of glitch? Oh no, there they are. Your current bug spray has no effect. Unless... Well, I can still just kill my flowers with it, can't I? Hold on. I want to end this game with a
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that?
I want to end this game with a bunch of dead fucking flowers. I'll drown the bugs. Bugs also need oxygen, by the way. Oh, did that not kill it? Bugs also need oxygen, by the way, and they can't get it if they're submerged in water unless they are a water bug or some sort of mollusk or, you know, another kind of bug that is underwater, like a shrimp. If I kill the garden, I don't have to worry about the bugs destroying the garden, because I killed it first. Darling, if you kill the garden, you don't have to tend the garden. All right, let's go ask Mrs. Davenport about this. Mama, this is 6D chest. Chess. There's no T in chest. This is 6D chess. And Maighgeighn MakMeeganson knows a little something about 6Ds. Okay? Oh, where's my soundboard? There we go. That one works. Okay, where do I need to go? Not almost sounds like a bra size. I need to kill her garden too. So, how are y'all wanting the game to end today? Are you wanting, the only thing that's off the table is not the same decision that Brenda Winchimes made.
Can I help you with something?
Well, I need some gardening tips.
Shoot.
Okay. We're gonna play coy. I have this friend whose garden is infested. Her normal bug spray doesn't seem to do anything.
So, you got a bug problem, huh?
Oh, this is Maighgeighn MakMeeganson right now. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Was I really that obvious?
Give me one good reason why I should help you.
Because if you don't, I'll bring one of those bugs over here and drop it in your garden.
You'd do that, wouldn't you? Follow
I would.
me. Let's pick your poison. Well, you didn't give me much choice, did you?
Just a closet full of poison.
Here we are. Let me find you the right poison. Ooh, there are so many good ones to choose from.
Wow, you have quite the selection of rat poisons.
What are you talking about?
Oh, isn't it implied she killed her husband or something? You would end up with Erik? The one who looks like he's about to flash people in a mall parking lot in the trench coat? That Erik? You know, it's about something, you have a serious issue with rodents.
Well, let's just say insects aren't the only pests I worry about.
Oh, didn't she poisoned the dog?
Enough of it will kill whatever is bothering you.
I don't think I follow. Maighgeighn MakMeeganson just learned about poison.
Never mind. Here's the bug spray you wanted. Be sure to give it back to me when you're done.
Thanks. Bye. Do I have to fix my garden? I sure do. Hurry and take care of them before your garden is completely destroyed. Oh no, my garden. How? Girl, click it. How are the branches that big? The flowers weren't even that big. Oh my God, it's pepper spray. This is that pepper flakes you put on your pizza. Will my garden be okay? Do you think the garden's okay? Oh no, my garden. Do you think the bugs are gone? Will the garden be okay? Not this! Mama, that's a gas station pizza. After taking period pests, the bug doesn't look native to Wisteria Lane. Maybe Mrs. Davenport will know more about them. Y'all, someone's trying to kill Frank. Where is she? Oh. Someone's trying to kill Frank, and I just don't think that this is, like, the move.
Well, did you take care of those bugs?
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, that's good. So, what do you want now?
Here's a bug.
Blech. Why are you bringing me a dead bug?
I just want to see your reaction. She's filming a YouTube prank video. There's a camera behind that tree and on her porch.
Ha ha, very funny. Now let me get a closer look at this new threat to my garden. Well, you certainly are an ugly little thing, aren't you?
That needs to be a voice clip. Let me clip that for the soundboard.
I can't tell you much, but I can tell you I've never seen anything
keep
like
me
this
humble.
in my garden before.
To keep me humble.
Although I do recall seeing a warning about them online. Right next to an advertisement to buy the very same bug.
You know how to use a computer? See, this looks like she's saying it like in a snide way, but she's really like fascinated because Maighgeighn doesn't really know how to use a computer.
Well, just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm incompetent.
She's standing in like 4 inches of mud.
Where do you think I get most of my flowers from anyway?
Well, from the look of your garden, I figured you were just planting weeds.
Well, aren't you a riot? Do you want to know about this bug or not?
Where can you get the bugs
I
from?
think the company was called Pestport, come to think of it. I think I remember seeing the Pestport logo somewhere. I was out here gardening as usual.
A flashback!
So that's right.
Oh.
I saw the mailman with a package that had the logo on it. Maybe if you ask him about it, you can figure out who ordered those bugs.
Welcome, Hamster Backflip. Which one of y'all created this username?
The sooner you can stop the person, the better.
Thanks for the follow. Oh, God. Where's the mailman? The one time I need him, he's not going to be here. Ah! Time to walk around the neighborhood crying. Has anyone gotten the mail? Has anyone seen my mail? I can't leave the street.
I love it! Woohoo!
Please. It's 2:30. He should be here. Can't you see I'm walking and crying? Wait, was that him? That was a tree. That's a pretty house. Who lives there? Nope, nobody lives there. I think the mail gets delivered first thing in the morning, by the way. Oh, please help me. Okay. Oh, Hairpin Drop, thank you for the 5 freaking gift subs. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. It's always great to see you. I do appreciate it. We're getting up to the sub goal. We're gonna ultimate sub goal this month is to replay Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister.
Unable to move away, the dying beast lets out
I'm paw peonies. I'm excited. Thank you so much, Hairpin Dropped.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
So the cycle of life continues.
I just want to see how you were doing.
How do you think I'm doing? How would you be doing with what? You want to know how to get one with your name printed on it? I've heard stories about you, you know.
Oh, Salsa Senorita, thank you for that voice line too 9 minutes ago. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have a strong suspicion. It was Julie Mayer.
It's Mayer? I've been saying Meyer. That doesn't sound like Julie. I don't think she's smart enough to do
Like
that.
I know what's going on in that little nerdy brain of hers. She's probably still pissed that your son stood her up for me. Look, your son may be a little weird, but it's not his style. For one thing, he never got anywhere with me. My mom made sure of that. And for another thing, Julie has already been calling people at school, starting a rumor saying I'm easy. He should be defending me. He hasn't said or done anything to tell people it wasn't me.
Thanks, Minnie Francine. Oh God, we can say, well, maybe if the rumor wasn't so close to the truth, you had some ammunition to defend yourself. Heaven forbid he actually tried to defend himself from your own mother. None of these are great.
All I'm saying is that if he'd defend me, then everyone would know he was innocent.
This is just a grown adult woman and a teenager calling each other sluts. Slut-shaming each other. Which is by far not the worst thing that happens in this game, by the way. Perhaps if you weren't so much truth to the lie, you wouldn't need anyone to defend you. You know what, Danielle? You're a selfish, naive little brat.
How dare you say that? You know what? I'm done talking with you.
Don't bother getting up, Brie. I'm leaving a steamer on your doorstep and I'm out of here. Oh, let's take a look at the flyer. I clicked the look button and I looked at it. Son's writing sample and Julie's writing sample. A robot? Lulu, thank you for the 16 months, by the way. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. It's always great to see you. Geisha Girl, thank you for the gift sub. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Talk to her and come up with some tape. I have to get Julie to write Danielle is easy. Well, I'll just ask her to write. I'll just ask her to write the truth. That's what Maighgeighn MakMeeganson would say. No, we just started playing about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or so. Anonymous with the 5 freaking gift subs. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you, whoever you are. We're at 95%. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Why does everyone hate me? You might want to lose the attitude, Julie. I'm your elder and deserve some respect.
I wouldn't have attitude, except for your son.
Oh, I hate him too. Oh, what did golf do to you, though?
Well, because your son was putting those flyers around, Danielle is convinced I did it. And now she hates me. So now she's spreading that around school. Everyone thinks I'm some kind of psychotic skank. The worst thing is that even though I didn't do it, I've been ripping down the flyers whenever I see them. I still feel bad for Danielle, even if she's gone all psycho on me.
What a coincidence. That's almost word for word what my son said.
Wait.
I don't remember who did the
didn't do
flyers. No, golf's not smart enough to, girl. My son would never do that. It looks like a girl's handwriting. Not this. Not me forgetting to put my name on a paper in class. And the teacher's like, oh, whose paper is this? It looks like a girl's handwriting. You aren't gay unless you've been misgendered through your handwriting in middle school, diva. Okay.
What? Are you accusing me now?
Actually, I don't know.
Well, for your information, I'm innocent. And if you think I would actually be capable of something like that, then I'm done talking with you.
Would you mind putting that in writing? Just write, I do not think Danielle is easy, and sign it.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm not going to do that.
Girl, I don't blame you. If an adult came up to me and wanted me to write, She said not even her kid. Who cares? I'm just trying to prove your innocence by writing Danielle is easy, so I compare it to the flyer.
Listen, Miss Detective Housewife, I'm not in the mood for your little games. Are you done yet?
There was something else I want to ask you about.
Oh, really? Is there another subject you'd like to harass me about?
Now we're pretending to collect statements about Daniel Fox.
I really didn't know Mr. Fox all that well.
We're writing a scrapbook about him.
I wouldn't know what to write. That doesn't make sense. Shouldn't this be like a personal mess? Sounds a little weird to me. But, okay. What should I write?
I'd start with something like Daniel led a fashion show that brought the neighborhood together. Then something like the neighborhood is a darker place without him. It will not be easy to go on without Daniel Fox.
Wow. I didn't realize you cared about Daniel so much. Here's my message to add to your book.
So now we can analyze her handwriting. Did I already do that in my brain? I must have done that I did that in my brain already. I looked at it and I used my brain. It's okay. All right. Is this the last time I have to talk to my son? The house gets colder when Maighgeighn MakMeeganson walks in. Still in the kitchen, still...
Mom, I told you, I'm innocent.
This conversation about asking if our son put flyers up around the neighborhood, calling someone easy, once again sponsored by Slim Fast. Oh my God! This is what this says! Did I forget about this? Well, it's clearly a girl's handwriting, and unless you're turning feminine on me, you're innocent. Feminine with a capital F. That's me, Hunty. Feminine with a capital F. Feminine, capital F, feminine. Ghost of Adriana, thank you for the bits. Oh God, I hope you're feeling okay. I'm sending you good vibes. Rando Rainbow, 42 freaking months. Thank you so much. There's a lot of mental gymnastics the characters go through. A lot of mental gymnastics. It's always great to see you. I appreciate that. The handwriting on this flyer is much too neat to be your chicken shit. You must have inherited it from your father.
Thanks, Mom. Well, who do you think wrote it then? Sure, Mom. Anything. You want me to write Danielle is easy?
It's not a trick. Just fucking do it. God, I've never asked anything of you, and I don't even care if you go to school. So fucking... Oh, you noticed something shiny in Mrs. Davenport's garden. Now that she's gone, it would be a perfect time to investigate. Okay. Well, looks like we're not going to sleep tonight. I also have to... supposed to call Frank, but he wasn't answering earlier, was he?
You've reached the voicemail box for...
Give Frank a call. Well, maybe I don't care. Is this my mail? Oh, I don't have any mail. Okay, Mrs. Davenport's house. Oh, that's Frank's house. Maybe it really means talk to Frank in person. I'll go talk to Frank in person. Frank? Did I just see him? Frank? Oh. So he's not in a safe house anymore.
Can I help you?
My son's in trouble. Needs your
What did
help.
he do now?
That isn't any good. Just anyway.
Well, if you had access to your son's
Let's just
account,
say it's just
you could
something
check
else
his
I can
bank. Are
do.
you sure your son didn't do it?
Of course.
Well, if he's innocent, then someone would have to have had access to his account.
Peppa Pig accent? Was that on episode 1? Bye, Whitney. Have fun. Thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh. Becca May, thank you so much for the bits. You're on holiday in the Canary Islands. Have fun. I hope you're having a good vacay.
No one around here has the technical expertise to hack into his account. So whoever sent the emails must know your son's password. Talk to him and find out if he's given his password to any friends.
That was it. Frank's advice was about maybe he gave his password to someone else. When we're password... Oh, no, don't go to the door. This is what we want. Wait! Has she been killing dogs? That is a huge dog tag. That's a full CD-ROM. Talk to the dog owner and see what he has to say about this. Do I have time? Oh, I might. I think we can talk to him before nighttime. Don't worry, he's just standing in the kitchen staring. Oh, never mind. He's just sitting in front of the front door waiting for someone to knock.
Can I help you with something?
He's just sitting in front of the front door waiting for someone to knock.
I'd definitely like to find out who did this to the posters. Honestly, I don't really care about whatever's going on with the Vandy camps.
I don't either.
For someone to do this kind of vicious thing and destroy flyers put up by some poor soul looking for their lost dog, it just makes me mad. It makes me lose faith in people.
This is what made him finally lose faith in people. Napier, thank you for the bits. Glad you got to pop in. Have a good day. Froggy Terry, thank you for the bits. Well, I hope you have a good time. Oh my God, I'm sending you good vibes.
Well, I wouldn't put too much stock in that rumor. Your son seems like he has his head on straight. Not the kind of loon who would do this.
I don't know. My son's pretty awful. You don't know him like I do.
I hate to say it, but do you think it could be Mrs. Davenport? I've overheard her making some obnoxious comments, and now that I think about it,
she's the dog hater.
Vandalizing missing animal flyers sounds right up her alley. The woman's nuts. Every time I walk past her house, she gives Bongo the evil eye. And not just Bongo. Cats, dogs, rabbits, even squirrels. If anything seems like a threat to her precious garden, come to think of it, I haven't seen too many of those animals around recently.
Well, she does have a closet full of poison.
You know what they say about animals and their instincts. They're probably smart. I mean, come on. She's just a cranky old lady. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sure, I guess. I mean, chipmunks are kind of smart. My octopus teacher.
See ya.
My octopus teacher on Netflix. Oh my God. Oh my God. Go talk to her and see if she has any answers. So I have 10 minutes left in the day. Actually, very few now. If I can get to this door in the next 5 seconds, I'll be able to talk to her. Yes! Oh no! Damn it! Is she gonna leave her fucking TV on all night? I need to sneak into her house. I'm gonna sneak into her house and turn her TV off. No, I haven't slept with Mike in a hot minute, I don't think. Sassy Chef, thank you for the bits. Yeah, just explode. Well, Daniel, we always say everything happens for a reason, and Daniel's reason for dying was so that I could get Danielle to write something about him, Julie to write something. Who the fuck was that? Was that my husband?
I know I look forward to having someone to come home to.
He's talking to me. Okay, bye golf. Okay, where's the mailman? Still have to get with him. What happened to my garden? What was I talking about? was just talking about something and I don't remember at all. The mail's still not here. Oh. I have to talk to my son again. Okay, where's the mailman? He's usually here in the mornings. I don't think this might be something that happens later, honestly. I might have to figure out the golf thing first and then the mailman shows up again. Oh, sleeping with Mike? Call who? Do you ever feel like you're being followed? Do you ever feel like you're being followed? Okay, where's the kid? Who'd you give your email password to? You stupid little...
Mom, I told you, I'm innocent.
Someone's got to know your password. Who'd you give your password to?
Allison figured it out while we were going out.
She figured out your password?
You think she did this?
I don't even know who Allison is.
I don't know.
I'll try to put the pathetic little bit of information you gave me to use. Not but his emails. We're ruining everyone's life today, Soul Skater, if I have anything to say about it. Oh, the mailman part went away. I guess we can either... Oh, I never found out about the bugs. Does that get resolved? Did I miss something?
What now?
Oh, here we go. Mike said he saw you tearing down some posters, the same ones that have Danielle Azizi written on the back.
So, what does that have to do with me?
What do you have against Danielle?
Are you even listening to me? I have nothing against Bree's daughter.
She is not the fastest.
I ripped down the posters because they're an eyesore.
Not the quickest to understanding things.
I've had just about enough of you. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
I think you're hiding something.
What are you talking about?
I found this dog tag in your garden.
What are you doing digging around in my garden? Have you no shame?
Your little room of death upstairs.
I've already explained that I need that poison to get rid of some of the bigger problems.
Do I have 17K in the game?
Just what are you getting at?
Well, we gotta go. Well, chat, we'll go pick a nice new outfit to decide who to murder at the end of the game. You kill animals with rat poison and bury them in your garden.
Well, I could protest, but why bother? You got me. Those pesky animals make a wonderful fertilizer, by the way.
Is she joking?
So, what now? You found out my big, dark secret. What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to turn you into the police.
Oh, no, please don't. At my age, I wouldn't survive jail for any length of time. Besides that, I feel terrible about what I did to those poor animals. I hardly sleep at night.
Why did you do it?
It was all my husband's fault.
You've been a widow for years.
Well, he didn't literally force me to do it, but
Not
it's
his
complicated,
ghost.
so let me explain.
I don't remember this storyline.
Rod was the love of my life. Unfortunately, I wasn't the love of his.
Sorry,
He
I
had
had to
this
turn on the
dog,
heating pad.
Sparky. and he spent all of his time with him.
Oh, she was jealous of the dog.
To be honest, it was embarrassing how he fawned over that mutt. Well, since Rod never gave me any attention, I had no choice but to take up a hobby. So I took up gardening.
She had no choice but to take up a hobby. Also, gardening's great.
Ugh, but that little bastard Sparky. He would always dig up whatever I had just planted. Strawberries, carrots, lilies, it didn't matter.
Tell me, Mrs. Davenport, how does your husband, having a dog he loved, turn you into a vicious killer?
Well, instead of punishing his little mutt for his little forays into my garden, Rod would encourage it.
Straight people? Can I tell you, I heard about this straight couple, and one of them wouldn't retire because she couldn't stand to be home with her husband. And I'm like, that just sounds so heterosexual to me.
So one day,
and that just sounds like
teach that mutt a lesson.
And people are like, "Ha ha, so funny."
Rat poison near the rose garden.
That sounds awful.
I was just trying to get him sick, so he wouldn't go near it anymore. Of course, Rod didn't know I had accidentally killed Sparky. I wasn't sure what to do with the body, so I buried it in my garden. Once Rod noticed Sparky was gone, I planted the seed, so to speak, that the dog had run
She's diabolical.
off. Rod was depressed for weeks. I think he thought I might have done something because he was very standoffish.
Imagine, you won't hear, we're just, homosexuals, we're just happy that we finally get married. You won't hear the old ball and chain. You're not going to hear all that.
Shortly after that, Rod left me for that other woman. From that
There's
point
no ball
on,
and chain. We're just
my
happy we
garden
finally
is
get to
all
get
I had
married.
left. Only the next time an animal tried to ruin my garden, I was ready. Look, I know I wasn't being rational, but my garden, and it was so easy to. If an animal
sending
looked
her
at
to
my
prison.
garden funny, he was a goner. And they made such great fertilizer too. Oh, my garden has. I know, but I can't stop. And my garden has never looked better.
You're far too old. Let's just call her old.
You know what? I'm going to change just to prove you
Hey,
wrong.
Ellie. Have I missed much of the no, we're about 40 minutes in, I guess. But we're
If
just
you could
wrapping up
find it
this
in your heart
storyline.
to keep the secret between the two
We're
of us,
sending her to jail.
I would be forever in your debt.
Y'all, I have to tell you, this is not it. None of these choices allow me to tell the police that she kills animals and buries them in her garden for fertilizer. If you throw out your poison, of course, your secret... We can just be nice. Of course, your secret's safe with me. Or, all right, if I hear about this one more time, I'm going to the police. One more time. Is she okay? This whole thing started... Well, I mean... If she had this in her, she was going to snap someday anyway. But it all started because she thought her husband loved the dog more than her. I'll at least get mad.
Thank you.
It's time to stomp the shit out of this right in front of her face. Okay, where's the mailman? Now this came back. Saw the mailman with a package of passport. Oh, maybe this goal appears when the mailman's here, or maybe it appears now that nothing else is happening. Anyway, I hated that storyline. Oh, okay. He's just got no. Whew.
Good day, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I just want to thank you for the wonderful job you do in those cargo shorts.
Neither rain nor sleet nor snow will stop me from my
God.
rounds. I take my job seriously. Really? Well, I'm on duty. Okay. Who's your friend?
The package, Mrs. Smith or Sunheimer.
Ma'am, I'm not stupid. Now, if you stop wasting my time, I have to get back to my route.
Perhaps I can make it worth your while, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Maybe I can help you out, but...
Is this a different voice actor?
Incentive. Wow. It has been a long day.
I mean, we have sex with him every day.
That was the most complete inspection of a package I've ever experienced. Here's a copy of the order form that came with the package you were asking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, but know that you've performed a public service, or at least performed an act on a public servant.
All right, we'll tell him that we'll sleep with him more, and then we'll say goodbye. If the shoe fits, now you know that Allison Tinsley has been behind all the attacks. Be sure to divulge all the facts you have discovered to know that she has trapped. Who the fuck is Allison? That's not the tutor. Was that the tutor? Tinsley? Who is this? Who lives here? Oh, is Allison the teacher?
Hello, what's going on?
Have I ever met her? Have I ever met her before? You're finished, princess.
What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything to your precious garden.
This passport order form isn't from you.
Listen, I'm really sorry. It's just, you know, I loved your son, and you forced him to break up with me.
Did I do that? I don't even know who you are. This is that, oh my God, this is the scene in Avengers. I don't watch Avengers, but I watched the movie where Thanos, he died twice. I still haven't quite figured it out. But the one where they're all fighting on the battlefield and Wanda's like, you took everything from me. And Thanos is like, I don't even know who you are. This is me right now. I thought this was the teacher. I thought I made him stay with the teacher.
That wasn't fair. So I went a little crazy and made a mistake. I'm sorry. You were a teenage girl once upon a time, so you understand, right? You can forgive me, right?
This is his teacher? No, Tabitha's the teacher. So this is a teenager? This is a teenager. That's a teenager. Tabitha's the teacher. This is a teenager who lives alone. This teenager lives alone at the end of the cul-de-sac. Got it.
What did I do to your son?
You set him up. Those flyers.
No, I didn't.
The matching handwriting tells a different story. You're also framing him with the emails you sent to yourself.
How would I do that?
Don't play games. You've got his password.
But I didn't... I'll drop the dumb act. Perhaps I'm not altogether innocent.
Why did you do this to my family?
I was angry. I don't think it was fair that you broke me and your son up.
I agree. I clicked the wrong button. In that part of the game, I did the wrong thing. Will I admit to that? In this game, I will not.
So I wanted to get revenge.
Maighgeighn is diabolical. Why should I keep quiet? You're guilty.
I don't know. I don't really
Apparently,
have anything
Gigi.
to give you. I can only ask you to forgive me. I made a mistake, and I learned my lesson. I'm sorry.
A prison sale? Sell? Southern. Too little too late, Allison. I really want to see you sweat for a few days in a prison cell.
Oh, please, don't do this.
Oh my God, you are pathetic. You're never going to survive in jail. Time to send the teenager who lives alone to jail. This goal is optional. Tell me more. The guilty person has confessed. Just calling the cops won't be good enough because the legal process will take too long. See if you can speed up the process by calling Erik Larson. Confront her. See, we did that. It's time to take care of your son. Let him know his name has been cleared. Oh, if you want to press charges, make sure to call Erik Larson first. Do you go to prison for, like, what was the crime?
Yes, Mary?
Posters? Posters? Or email? Email fraud? Hacking? Using someone's password that they gave you to get into their email? Mary? Please don't call me that, Erik. It's Maighgeighn.
Oh, sorry. What's going on?
I'll cut to the chase. My son is a moron.
I don't know exactly how I can help with that.
My son's being framed. He's also accused of sending out lewd and threatening emails. Last time we sent the teacher to jail. So this part of the game changes depending on who you made your son stay with. So this time, so the last time we played this, we sent the teacher to jail for having a relationship with our son. This time, we're just sending a teenager to jail.
Could you describe these insects?
And next character, who knows what I'll do. I'm not an entomologist. Oh, and the bugs. I'm not an entomologist, Erik.
Well, that kind of bug doesn't sound native to North America. You know, if
She
those
imported
insects
them.
aren't indigenous to this country, bringing them in is illegal.
What kind of sentence will she get?
At least 6 to 8 years in prison. I suggest you forget it. You're talking about a misdemeanor if you're lucky, and she's going down for a felony.
So the bugs was worse than the...
It'd be a miracle if she did any jail time, even if it went to court.
She's gonna spend 6 to 8 years in prison for buying some
Smuggling
bugs?
them onto U.S. soil is a federal crime.
Using the postal service for crimes? Hunty.
There's no way she could have gotten them past customs legally. These insects ravage crops and reproduce at an incredible rate. They're banned in North America.
So can you help me put her in jail?
Just say the word and I'll get some men on it.
Do it.
Are you sure? There's no turning back once the Bureau's involved.
I'm sure. Goodbye. Time to lock that teen up for life. I called the FIB on her ass. I called the FIB on her ass. Mama, on Wisteria Lane, there's one diva on the Hunty block, and that is this queen. Golf, stop looking in the mirror and washing your hands with Caress soap.
So, have you figured out who's behind it yet?
Yeah, it's Allison.
But why would she do all this to me?
She's blaming me because I made you date your teacher.
Is she going to stop?
She's going to prison, honey. 6 to 8 years.
Prison?
Sweetie.
Wow. Isn't that a little harsh?
Sweetie, honey, darling. She's going to federal prison. Sweetie, honey, darling. That teenager's going to federal prison.
Well, okay. Thanks, Mom.
Mama, Guantanamo. I hate this. I hate it. This is my job. This is my full-time job.
Are you okay?
I'm not. I'm sure I'm not. Thank you, Geisha Girl, for that. All right, let's yell at him, too. Sweaterbot, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Don't thank me yet. I want you to realize that you're partly responsible for this whole mess.
You're blaming me for this?
Damn right I am. You're the new kid in town. You were playing the field within weeks. God, she's an awful mother.
Well,
but we're doing
I
it.
guess you've
This
got a
is who
point there.
Maighgeighn MakMeeganson
So are the
is.
girls still mad at me?
We're staying in character.
Okay, Mom. I'm just glad this whole thing is over.
Oh, it's far from over. Tomorrow, I'm going to be shooting someone in my living room. It's far from over, Golf. Tomorrow, there are going to be 2 men tied up in the living room, and I'm going to shoot one of them.
Don't you worry about that. Your husband has been dealt with.
What are you talking about?
Just make sure your husband is taken care of.
Okay, thanks. I hate him anyway. I'm not going to check the mail yet because I want to go get a new outfit. No, don't pick it up. I got to go get a new outfit. I hope this doesn't lock up the game, but I see the package. But I want to go get a new outfit before I have to make a decision on who to kill. I have $17,000. I'm going to buy every goddamn thing in the game. Judy, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Oh, for sure. She's got red, bloodshot eyes, hair, roots 6 inches long. we park in the loading zone. They know me here. All right. What do you wear? Pajama jeans. What do you wear when you make a decision about which man in your life you want to kill?
Somehow,
hot pants?
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
Thank you, Geisha Girl. I appreciate it. I can buy this same shit. Not the business suit. We've already done the Kill Bill. Well, I'll buy something here, but I might end up 2 totally different color yellows. Brenda always wore that. Oh, that's fun. That's like a slouchy. It's meant to be like a slouchy. She looks like she's trying to relive the 80s or something. Okay, well, I wear this, but I'm going to go to the other store too. I hate Beverly, but we got to go shop at her. There's only 2 stores. That thing is so ugly. I might wear it. What shape is that? Oh, a deep V. Oh, a very deep V. The sleeves? What would you even call that length of the sleeves? What would you even call that length of the sleeves? Why aren't there any yellow skirts? The deep V is it. Judy, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. This is a pretty rancid stream for sure. Oh my God, OG Dream, thank you for the 24 freaking months. Enjoy that rainbow pickle juice on this wonderful Desperate Housewives of a day. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Always great to have you here. There's also these mini skirt dresses, but there's nothing yellow. Look at this. I look like relish and mustard. What do y'all think about relish and mustard? What do y'all think about boot cuts with a nice belt? What do you think about... I think I'm going to go with khakis. Well, I'm getting down to business now. So I think I'm going to go with...
Close!
I think I'm going to go with khakis and open-toed heels. I think I'm going to go with khakis and open-toed kitten heels. Y'all are saying gross, but every one of you who's a millennial had this outfit. Every single one of you millennials had these bootcut low-rise khakis. You wore a belt with them. And you had a 3/4 sleeve length V-neck sweatshirt. Hunty. And you'll wear it to your grandma's funeral. Is the package still there? Oh, good. My husband has probably looked at the package, wondered about it. Not the man in the yellow hat from Curious George. Not this, Gigi. So I can't let my husband see this package. I'm still kidding around the dog collar.
To succeed in life, it is important to understand when it's time to fight the good fight and when it's time to make amends.
God, golf looks dead in the eyes.
Even though this can be frustrating, it's a fact of life.
I wish we got to see the dog go for her neck. I wish we saw the dog go for her jugular. That teen's going to federal prison!
But when things are taken too far, we may well find ourselves forced to pay the price for years to come.
Why would you open it at the door? Who does Carl bring as his date to Julie's birthday party? I don't even know who Carl is.
When presented with the truth about a terrible situation, one must choose to address their problems head-on or simply deal with the circumstances at hand.
Let's get
When
stabby.
faced with the complexity of life and the tough decisions that must be made, sometimes
Alcatraz.
one has to wonder if there is any wisdom to the thought that ignorance is bliss.
She's talking over herself again.
What?
Wake up right now and get your butt out of bed, Bronsonson. You've got some serious explaining to do. Everything's yellow. The more and more furniture that gets yellow.
It's a bit early for one of our talks, don't you think?
I wonder if it's too late to change the furniture in the living room. It's like a metaphor. The more yellow furniture we get, the slower we slip into insanity. Trust me, this isn't what can wait. We need to talk now.
Whatever it is, you're overreacting.
Whatever it is, you're
I'm gonna take a shower and
overreacting.
get ready for work.
No, you're gonna tell me what the hell all these things are in your secret stash.
My safe? What? You went through my safe? How?
What's the opposite word for, what's the antonym of safe? Danger. You might want to call it your danger instead of your safe. Cause that was you're about to be in. I should have wrote the voice. I should have wrote the lines. I need answers right now.
I really don't have time to talk about this right now. You have to trust me, though. There's a perfectly logical explanation for all this. You're just overreacting, like I said.
Oh,
I can explain
unsafe
all
works
to you
well
later.
too.
In the meantime, you should probably start seeing your therapist more often. Maybe he'll keep you from overreacting to misunderstandings like this from now on.
Gaslit. Don't try to sidetrack me, bro.
You might have a tough time getting downtown, though.
Would you take
I
my
think
car?
I accidentally left your car keys over at Frank's house when I stopped by to check up on him. So why don't you just run your little errands and we'll talk about this when I get home, okay?
I don't have any errands.
Sure you do. Etta called you not too long ago and said she wanted her poison back. Which is strange because I didn't even know she drank the hard stuff. I guess you never can tell these days. But I guess I forgot to tell you that.
He thinks she meant alcohol?
Either way, I'm sure you have something to keep you busy before we talk about this in detail. I mean, I can see how all these things are distracting. I'm sure once you tie up all the loose ends, you'll be able to relax.
You're unbelievable. Do
We'll
you
talk
know
later.
that?
Have a great day, dear. Bye.
So did we find our own death certificate? Oh, perfect. Oh, fuck.
Hey, it's Susan.
Can I kill Susan? Susan! How
So
are
I was
you?
wondering, how are things, really?
I'm doing wonderfully, Susan. If that'll make you hang up faster,
That's good.
darling.
Really good to hear that things are good.
You're acting awfully strange, Susan. Something wrong?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just walking by your house this morning and I heard shouting. I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything, but I was there, you know. I just wanted to make sure everything's okay. That's all.
We'll tell him
Oh, why
Bronsonson's
didn't you tell
acting
me?
strange.
I'll always make time to talk to you about whatever's going on in your life.
Do you really mean that, Susan?
When you buy a house on Wisteria Lane, you don't just gain a home, you gain a
Barf.
family. All of us become your extended family.
Oh, welcome, Worst Western. Thanks for the bits again, Judy. I appreciate it. Can I come over and talk to you right now?
Oh, you want to talk to me now?
You said I could always talk to you. What happened to that?
Okay, well, this is a bit embarrassing. I know what I said, but it really isn't a good time right now. I'm so sorry. You see, Edie's coming over in a bit to talk to me about, well, something.
What could you possibly have to talk about with
Well,
Edie?
you know Edie. She sort of invited herself over, said she had some juicy gossip, and hung up before I could say no. No, I mean, no. I don't think Edie would feel that.
Well, I have to decorate my house anyway, so I don't really give a shit. I need a yellow couch, a yellow chair. I need to finally spend this money. Ew. Oh, I like that one. I mean, I don't like it, but it's there. Oh, and rattan. And one of those. That, mama, is a dentist waiting room. That's like a boinkin. That's a boinkin thing. How do I change the wallpaper? I don't remember. Sometimes they give me coupons for this. Oh, I forgot to look at this stuff. A picture of a woman in her early 30s with a beaming smile. Has a number of creases, telling you it's been handled repeatedly. And this file folder gave to me by Paul Young. It contains a plethora of information about amnesia. Oh, and there was a sonogram of an unborn child. All right, I better use some. I'm gonna do. Was that 7 or 8 squirts of perfume? I'm gonna go ahead and take 4 muscle relaxers. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna use a free wall upgrade. I took 4 muscle relaxants, put on 8 squirts of perfume, honey, and I'm ready to do some interior designing. How do I do the... I forgot how to change that. Do I call someone for this? Dear chat, how have I forgotten how to do this? How do I change? I've changed the wallpaper before. Services? Remember how
Hello, you have reached AAA Temporary Services. Please select the the level of catering service you
I
would
got
like
the
to hire.
Munchos.
Would you like to order or cancel?
I've got some Munchos. I've got the Munchos. Where's the smallest, worst television we can have? This one. Nobody's using the television. Was it the computer? Oh, here we go. Use the Customize Home option on your Family tab to access floor and wall styles. It's on the Family tab. Needs. Home. Customize Home. Okay, we're in. Oh, downstairs living room. What do we have in a yellow? Oh, yeah. Walls. Ooh, fake Roman looking tile. Yeah, we don't have a lot of options. Oh, I didn't even change the floors. Okay, back to the floors. Beige carpet, beige walls. All I can do is floor and walls. It's so awful. All right, entry, beige carpet. Dining room. Definitely carpeted. Carpeted bathroom too. I keep forgetting to click buy. Kitchen. It's already kind of yellow. I forgot we had a den. Oh, I have to do sandstone. And the washroom. Oh my god, the whole thing. Look at the whole house is beige. This is what people's houses look like now. This is literally just what houses look like. New builds. I'll do the bedroom. We have a fucking guest bedroom? I'll do our bedroom, but I'm not wasting time doing the rest of this shithole. Especially if I'm gonna have to sell it after killing people. Oh, the upstairs is already beige. Thank you, Sears. For all the beige carpet and beige paint. Thanks, Sears. Saying hello. Stop by and say hello to the Frank. People are talking. This goal is optional. Oh, okay. So people are... Open your inventory, view the journal. I thought I already looked at the journal. Maybe I looked at everything else. I don't see the journal. Oh. Alright, I looked at the journal. Do we know what it said? Oh, journal entries! I've looked at them all now. Journal entry number 1. Recent developments in the patient's state have taken a slight turn for the worse. I'll be able to restore her to a stable condition. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Treating a loved one's a bad idea. She's my wife. I can take care of her just fine on my own. So were we actually married to him, to Bronsonson already? I don't remember that whole situation. Are we playing slow? 2 weeks ago, she lapsed into a coma. The majority of my time has been spent treating her, researching. Unfortunately, haven't had any luck. The
No.
patient whose health I have been monitoring according in this journal died. I've never come across a patient I was completely unable to diagnose. Overwhelmed to see that which... Thank you for the sticker, Geisha Girl. I was overcome with desire. We made love in the surf as she lay there, silently welcoming my passionate advances. She was unconscious. When we were done, she was unconscious, no doubt swooning. I could barely contain my joy as well. She has come back to me. So wait. Did he kidnap me? Did he kidnap Maighgeighn? And basically turned her into, gave her amnesia, she had amnesia, and turned. So is Golf even my kid? Apparently none of us remember this storyline. Oh, okay. I need to give the poison back to Etta. What a beautiful yellow and beige house. Look at my golden curtains. Who the fuck's at my door? Oh, I ordered food. Just set the food somewhere. I don't really care what you do. I forgot about that. Was Golf ours? Oh, God. Not this. We never looked up this. You're not done cooking. Where the fuck? Can I sleep with him? Wait a second. Dead ass. Dead ass. One more ride on the carousel before I decide to shoot. Before I decide to shoot someone.
What do you mean? Is this some sort of joke? But you're married. You're every delivery man's dream. If you change your mind.
Open-toed sandals and kitten heels. I know what the men want. Not sure. Yeah, does the dog guy even know about this
I hope
game?
You enjoyed the. Maybe I should come by with a delivery every day. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Why is he doing this
aim
voice?
To please, and
He sounds like he's doing. Wait, who's that cartoon? Who's that cartoon dog that always sounds depressed? Who is that cartoon dog that always sounds depressed? Droopy? Is it Droopy? Droopy. He sounded like Droopy. She was walking past my house several times the other day.
Although I'm definitely a fan, I simply can't stand it when they suddenly go limp before I get a chance to fully appreciate them.
Is she talking to a door?
I agree. It is a bit cruel that they don't last very long, but still, if you look closely, you can find other...
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm well versed in the pros and cons. I just think she can do better.
All right, then tell me this.
And I only get to pick one.
Yes, just one.
They're talking about flowers. I can eavesdrop or I'll interrupt. Maighgeighn MakMeeganson is several things, and one of those things is not subtle.
Now, if you ask me... Oh, hi!
Looks like I'm coming in. She's talking to a door, by the way. The door's not even open.
Oh, nothing really. No...
Ouch. Did I do something to deserve that?
Believe me, everybody on the block thinks you deserve that.
If you say so, I don't have cause to doubt you.
Ooh, that makes me want to slap her again. Oh, hold on, I have her poison. She was yelling at me the other day, and she was yelling at me about my son, who I also hate. Etta didn't even know they were having a conversation.
So tell me, what did you come over to talk to me about? Tell me, how did it work out for you? That's
It's
good
fine.
to hear. Oh, come now. If I couldn't do anything for you, I'm sure someone would have stepped up and offered assistance. Well, let's just say this. You're a very popular person around here.
Yeah, I've slept
And
with
from
everyone.
what I hear, you've got more friends.
Girl, you bury pets. You murder everyone's pets and bury them in your garden. Bree and Etta are having a tough time deciding maybe you should find out what they're talking about. How would I do that? Go back to Etta's house. Kill her? Kill Etta? I've never seen Pet Cemetery. Briseps, thank you for the bits again. I appreciate it. I like to knock several times.
So tell me, what did you come over to talk to me about?
I haven't heard your conversation with Bree. What were you talking about?
We were talking about flowers. A girl in the gardening forum. We were discussing the pros and cons of each. And although, well, just what did you think I was talking about, dear?
Penises. I thought you were talking about penises.
Goodness, huh? I can't imagine what you thought of us. It's no matter, dear. After all, I'd rather you do that than care.
Wait a second. I can't even slap her. I can't slap her, but I can slap my son. Okay, people are talking. I'm gonna go drop in on Susan. I'm gonna go talk to that clown next door.
I mean, come on. How stupid do you have to be to forget something like that?
Beats me. That's why I came to see you. I figured you had a lot more experience in that department than me.
Julie said, I'm out.
Hey, that's not fair.
Don't get me wrong, you have all sorts of flaws.
Interrupt.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
Just saw two of my favorite neighbors chatting.
Not much. We were just talking about...
Actually, Edie was just leaving.
Oh, for God's sake. Tell the woman.
Edie?
Oh, yeah, I gotta go.
Bye, Edie.
Wait a minute. What just happened here? Edie, don't you
Hey,
dare.
dear. What's shaking?
Come on, Edie.
Oh, that? It's nothing, really. Sorry to let you down. Nothing too juicy to a big city girl like you.
Ah, well, thanks for
problem.
letting me know.
See you later.
Goal completed. Forgive or forget.
Hey, how's that sexy hubby of yours?
My husband? Don't you want to know how I'm doing?
Ooh, touchy. Don't get bent out of shape.
I'm sure it was just a
I
misunderstanding.
completely understand. If I had your... So soon? That's...
Where did Susan go? She just left.
I know you didn't just slap me. Payback's a bitch. Speaking of payback, what's your husband up to these days? Does he still work out his glutes at the Fairview gym?
Girl, I don't care what you do to my husband, or when you do it with him, or anything. I do not care. People are talking. They couldn't be possible. Okay, well, let's go see. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. Let's go see if what Lynette has to say. She never has any good gossip. Oh, and it won't even let me sleep with her husband. Yeah, that man's a mess.
Hi. How have you been? Oh, well, not counting walls covered with finger paint and gum and what I'm praying is only... Okay, take care.
Oh, well, she didn't have anything to say about me. And your husband still won't sleep with me? Susan! You little piece of shit. Stand right there. Don't move an inch, Susan. I see you with that ugly orange sweater. Y'all remember? We all were wearing the camisoles under our sweaters. And sometimes, not even the camisoles, it was just a piece. Oh, she didn't even have a
We run
cami
into
under
each other
hers.
a lot, don't we?
A V-neck sweater with a camisole under it. And sometimes it wasn't even a real camisole. It was just fabric to look like there was a camisole under it.
Oh, right.
This might be the last time I ever see you.
God, what the revenge is going to be so sweet.
Okay, well, it says people are talking, but nobody's fucking talking to me, so they can all go eat shit. I'm gonna go get my key back. He cheated on Lynette in the show. They all should. In the show, did they all cheat on each other?
Thanks. It's really nice of you to stop by like this. Things are going just as well as can be expected. I mean,
God,
but you came
I
by here
don't
to pick up
care.
your car keys. Yeah, I'll be fumbling around for a bit. Make yourself comfortable in the meantime.
Okay. I'll just sit here with perfect posture. And I'll probably answer your phone. Why is the phone vibrating so much?
Hello there. You've reached Daniel? Come on, Frank. You said you'd do this.
My phone vibrates that much, I sit on it.
And Frank.
Not Anne Frank.
The Brothers Fox. Please leave. Frank, this is Erik. This conversation is on a secure line, making the contents of this message private. Please do your best to keep it that way.
If you're making a private conversation, don't leave a voicemail.
With the implications of what we've discussed, we should be able to apprehend the persons in question as well as some key members of the Corsetti mob family. Furthermore, our relocation plans will proceed as scheduled.
This
the
sounds
FIB
like
will
a
take care of the sale of the
robocall.
home as well as any other loose ends, such as phone. Continue preparing yourself for the move, and don't hesitate to contact me in the future if any further
Do you have my keys yet? Oh, sorry about your voicemail. I'll sit down and pretend I didn't
Here are
hear
your
it.
keys. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
That's it then. Don't let me keep you from...
Well, I suppose we can sleep together one last
Hello?
time.
Oh, really? Do you need... Then what do you... What do you... But you're married! And I'd better get
Every
to work
man
on you.
in this game had to record that voice line. But you're married! As if it's not Desperate Housewives. One last time, Frank.
Hey,
Not a
wait.
skin mask. What?
I have to tell you something. I'm going to be leaving
He
Wisteria.
says, I have chlamydia. Wait, after the sex, he's like, I have chlamydia.
It's not really by choice. It's more something I just have, as I'm sure you, that Fairview isn't exactly the kind of place I should stick around for much longer.
I have crabs.
You don't need to get yourself involved in any of this. It's complicated. You're right. I just never... Daniel was always on my case about this. It's hard to explain. Our parents
tired of
loved us
hearing
both
about
the
Daniel.
same.
He's dead.
It was always talk that left me, I know it'll come as a shock. But anyway, yet no matter what I called him to try, I really would always... But if I had... Of course, Jesus,
He's
look
still
at me.
talking.
I understand what you're... The only thing Don't worry about me. Listen, after you discuss... He told me, once the case... So the reason I'm leaving... Yeah.
Did you see how much he talked? He better have got paid. He better have got paid. It's seeming more and more. Stop by his office. I have to go see my therapist. Oh no, is it locked up? I can't move. Oh my god. Sleeping with Frank broke the fucking game. I can't even make any phone calls. My phone's broken. I'll just put on some more perfume and take some more pills. What's this? Herbal tea? I just had 8 bags of herbal tea. 4 more muscle relaxants. Oh, I have a free salon facial. God, y'all remember when Daniel's dead body was here? I wish we could go back to that. I'll just wait till 10 p.m. and see if it lets me go to bed. Just standing in front of his door chewing on tea bags. Just eating 6 tea bags. Hey, Lacey Pop, welcome. Just eating 6 tea bags on where Daniel died. Don't mind me, just eating 6 tea bags on your doorstep where your brother died. Just wait until 10 p.m. to see if it lets me go to bed. She has 1 more therapy appointment. The last thing we have to do is go to therapy, which she fucking needs right now. Go to sleep. Woo! Whoa. Whoa. Okay, everybody stop. Regular speed, please. I'm not making the bed. Today's the day, Mama. Today's the day. Sometimes you just have to stand in front of your neighbor's house for 14 hours, eat 6 tea bags, take 4 muscle relaxants, and reminisce about the time a dead body was there. And is that okay? Is that okay?
Wow, what a flop.
Thank you, Salsa Senorita. I appreciate it. I think technically, I read, I think the game saves every time you enter and leave a house. It's the halls. Thank you for the 34 freaking months. I appreciate that so much. It's always great to have you here. Thank you, thank you. Viva, hold on, let me get your username right. Viva Top Prima Diva. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Cosmos, thank you for the BS. Not the game wants me to have better standards. Then I wouldn't be married to Bronsonson. Wordy Cnan, thank you for the bits. Great to see you. I do appreciate it. Let's play one last game of indoor-outdoor. Oh, hey, Erik.
Oh, hey there. I'm surprised to see you here.
Hello, Erik. Right now, I think I'm outdoors, but soon I might be indoors. What are you doing here, Erik?
Actually, I'm here on a case. I didn't exactly find what I was looking for, so I'm gonna head back to the office. You know, I should actually be on my way now. It's always nice talking to you, though. Take care.
Goodbye, for now. Erik, one last thing. I was outdoors and now I'm indoors. I made it, Erik. I made it indoors. She just has simple hobbies, simple pleasures. Thank you, Geisha Girl, for the reverb fart. NCL Graham, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it.
We can talk for as long as you'd like. Of course, as long as you know you're paying the full rate for our little talk. No freebies just because you don't have an official appointment.
Well, period. Know your worth. Hunty. Well, it's not my money, it's Bronsonson's.
Why don't you tell me what's troubling you?
I found out some unsettling information about
What's
my
so
husband.
unsettling?
Erik told me that he and Vincent used to know me.
Do you think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't have any reason to lie.
Really? What did he call you?
He called me Mary.
But what does this have to do with your husband? Do you think he's involved in some sort of vast conspiracy or something?
Does she think she's special? I've been called Mary before, as a slur. So, in a homophobic slur type of way. So, you ain't special, Maighgeighn. Okay?
Would you care to share them?
Vincent sent me a package.
In the past, you've voiced certain concerns about your husband. Exactly what was inside this package?
Sonogram journal, documents about amnesia, a picture of a woman I've never seen before.
A very peculiar
No,
combination of items,
called
especially
me
for
his
your
good
husband
Judy.
to keep locked away from you.
It is wild the amount of names that you can call someone that are just regular humans' names that can mean totally different things. My good Judy, Mary. Those are the only two I can think
Do you feel
of.
that the contents of this package prove or disprove your suspicions?
But there's probably more. Karen? Oh, that's a new one.
If I recall correctly, you mentioned that there are 3 men in your life, no? That's not the kind of thing one can
3 men
forget
in her
easily.
life? Wow, how difficult. You didn't hear this from me. Do you think does she think her therapist's gonna gossip?
Well, that's quite an accusation. It certainly sounds like you have a situation on your hands. What are your intentions? What do you plan on doing?
Oh, I know exactly what I'm
I can't
gonna
tell
do.
you what to do. You have to figure that out for yourself. I only get paid to help people reach their own conclusions. But I will tell you this much. Sooner or later, you're going to find yourself in a position where you have to make a choice between these 3 men in your life. Make up your mind now before it's too late, or it will be made up for you.
Thank you for helping me indoors, Doctor. I am now going to go outdoors. I'm still indoors right now. Oh, now I'm outdoors.
So if you could keep me posted on how the case progresses, I'd be extremely grateful.
Thanks, Plickin' good. Plickin' good. Judy, thank you again for the bits. I hope your work goes well. Thank you. Not this. Kristen, thank you for the 2 months. Great to not this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Great to have you here.
Sure, I guess I can. But why are you so interested in this specific case?
Come on. Do I really need a reason?
Of course not, Mr. Corsetti. Everybody knows you're a stand-up guy.
All right, then. I'll be expecting to hear from you.
Is this
And
Erik?
if you keep your promise, I just might be able to have a little talk with your chief. See if we can't bump you up from mall duty.
That'd be great. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with mall
It's
duty.
Paul Blart. Paul Blart.
Hey, I understand. You're cut out for better things than this.
It's really funny that you say that, Vincent, because I like people to get what they deserve too.
Vinny and the officer are talking. What should I do? Interrupt. That's who Maighgeighn is.
Oh, hey.
She's an
I didn't even
interrupter.
see you. What are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Vincent. Have you killed anyone lately?
So you heard what we were talking about? I don't suppose I can convince you to join us. We were in the middle of a fascinating conversation that I think you'd like to hear. You don't mind, do you, Vincent?
As much as I'd love to engage this lovely young woman in conversation,
His
I really
voice
have to go.
is so deep.
I have some pressing
Vincent's.
matters to attend to back.
The office. Right.
Wow, that was strange. Why did he run off like that?
Whatever.
Come on, they seem like nice enough guys. A little skittish, though. Anyway, is there anything I can do for you?
No.
Listen, I am not a mall cop. I'm a police officer that happens to be on patrol at the mall. There's a big difference.
Apparently, I've hit a nerve. Whatever you say, mall cop. Can you slap an officer? Nope. Well, once I'm married to Vincent, I can. Worm in a car, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Always great to have you here. Oh no, I'm sending you good vibes for work though. And Wordy, thank you for the bits again. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you. I just saw Carlos over there. Y'all probably have a pretty good idea of who Maighgeighn is gonna choose this time around. Oh, wait a second. There's a man stuck in the... Did you see the dining room? The caterer is stuck in the dining room.
So, there's something I want to talk to you about.
That's usually why people call each other Bronsonson. What the fuck do you want?
I wanted to give you the opportunity to explain yourself.
What?
Well, for starters, you've been acting awfully strange lately.
You've got some nerve.
Whoa, listen. This isn't about me. It's about you. You're looking at my personal files, checking up on my office staff.
This
it's
is
as if suddenly
easily
you don't trust me or something.
the most
And then
idiotic.
it dawned on me. This wasn't a problem until you started spending time with that friend of yours.
I don't have any
That
friends,
man's always
Bronsonson.
sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. On top of that, I don't trust him. He's up to something, and I think you know exactly who I'm talking about.
That's no way to talk about yourself, dear. Mic drop. Got him! Got him! Ooh, he's never gonna recover from that burn.
I wasn't talking about myself.
Ooh, sad. Ooh, fucking sad. No, can you say it again? I wasn't listening. Oh.
Do you really feel that way?
Yeah, you're fucking awful.
I didn't know. Listen, if it's really that much of a problem, I can try to finish up and come home a little early tonight.
You always come early, Bronsonson.
We can sit down and talk over a nice family dinner.
Oh!
How does that sound?
Got him again! Mic drop! Got him! That's what you do after you got him, you dab. Okay, that's enough of that. That sounds good.
I should be home by 8:30.
Y'all, look, the caterer is... The caterer is stuck in the dining room. The caterer's stuck in the dining room. I thought he left after I slept with him.
I love it! Woohoo!
Okay,
Hello
if
there.
I sleep with you...
So nice to see you again. You look delicious.
Oh my god, Zora with the 42 freaking gift subs! Thank you so much. Oh, that hits the sub goal for us! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what a time to hit the sub goal too. Thank you so much, Zora. I appreciate that. And right before we have to make some murderous decisions. Thank you, thank you. Well, next month, we will be starting Nancy Drew, Trail of the Twister on Senior Sausage Sleuth mode.
I can never get enough of you. You are a veritable buffet of carnal delight.
God, if anyone ever said this to me...
I propose we go feast ourselves then. Last one to the bedroom is a rotten egg.
I have to sleep with him just so he gets unstuck. So he gets out of the... just so he glitches out of my dining room.
Another successful delivery made. I hoped you enjoyed the entree as much as I... Maybe I should come by with a delivery every day. Wouldn't that be amazing? I aim to please, and I think my aim is only going to get better each time.
He does sound like... Oh my god, no wait. He's going back in the house! Is he gonna go glitch in the dining room again? Wait. So was that for nothing? Is he back? Oh, he's... Oh no, he's actually cleaning. He's actually cleaning. And by cleaning, I mean he picked up one plate. And now he's leaving again. Okay. Well, what did he make? Thank you again, Sora. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Why he walked like that? Golf just ate all of this food and then went to this chair for this food? Is he gonna get up and eat that one too? No, he's gonna go grab a Slim Fast. go. Hayden, thank you for the reverb fart. I appreciate it. He's playing musical chairs. Oh, I should see what I'm supposed to be doing. You're going to have an unexpected guest over for dinner at 8:30 for what appears to be a much-needed talk. Make certain to prepare a nice dinner before he arrives. Do I have to? It's my husband, right? He doesn't deserve a nice dinner. Salsa Senorita, thank you for the bits as well. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Is golf okay? Oh, special? Friendship fudge! Oh. That's what we just made with the delivery man. Friendship fudge. Not this, Hayden. Preheat the oven to 300. Oh, if this has to happen, y'all have to witness it. Chop the pecans. Okay, chat. Pecans or pecans? I say pecans. But my family in the South says pecans a lot of the time. Chop the chocolate brick. Well, and you put a heavy emphasis on the P. Pecans. Add the chopped pecans. Add the chocolate chips. Pecans. Pecan. Oh, pecans. In normal conversation, I would say pecan. Alright, add everything else, which is the whole bottle of vanilla. And then, that looks like chili. Ooh, we made chili this weekend. I get to go get some. Paw pennies. Put it in... Oh, just in the oven now. Okay, well, I'm sure it's good. Paw cans. You do not say paw cans. Nobody says paw cans. I guess I'll just serve it. I don't think I was supposed to make this until... Okay, here's your lunch. It's just brownies. I guess I'll just stand here until it's time for dinner. I'm ready for it to end now. I'm ready to have the long ending. Pa can. Don't you have any hobbies, Golf? Why are you here? Also, why aren't you in school? He just keeps walking around the house and then going and trying new chairs, opening the fridge, staring out the window. Oh, God. Well, I know how long the ending is. It's a lot of conversation. And I just like to make decisions. Oh, my needs are like really... My appearance is 0 out of 100. Composure is 50. Oh, I better compose myself before tonight. Not this. That man came back in my house and left food again. Okay, I'm fully composed. Social is 0 and happiness is 0, but that's to be expected because I'm not happy. Oh my God, Maighgeighn MakMeeganson sitting in this chair, perfect posture, staring straight ahead for 5 hours. No TV, no music, just waiting to kill her husband when he comes home. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, the clock stopped at 8 p.m. So I have to cook dinner now. I'm gonna cook a classic, banana meatloaf. That, I needed a posture check too, thank you. Lizzie B. Me, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You know what? I'm heating it to 450. I'm doing this my way. Add butter to bowl. And I'm not even cooking it the whole way. You know what, actually? Turn this oven down to 80 degrees. Breadcrumbs. I'm serving it raw beef, mama, for dinner. Add some salt. Add some black pepper. Add just some paprika. Warm, raw beef, hunty. Oh, it won't let me put it in until it is preheated. What if I just do like... Close. What if I do 305 instead of 350? Thanks, Plickin' Good. We are indeed getting close. This game said food safety. This game said food safety. The highest it can go is 450. I got an F. I put it in a 450 degree oven for 3 seconds, 4 seconds, maybe. And I'm gonna serve it. Here's your raw beef. Raw, warm beef. Enjoy, Golf. We could kill Golf too. The game doesn't let you kill Golf, so this is me attempting to kill Golf. Now, dude. Who the fuck is knocking? Stop knocking. This is your house. Why are you knocking so much?
Hey, I'm home. Just in time for dinner, right?
You don't have to knock
really
at your
outdone
own
yourself
door.
with this meal, honey.
If you're trying to soften me up, it's not working.
Well, it's very good. And I
Is
want to
Golf
let you know I
okay?
appreciate it. I don't want you to think I take you for granted.
So, hey, since you guys are busy actually getting along for once, I'm gonna head out with some friends for a bit. Don't let me interrupt the flow, though.
Okay, see ya.
I don't care, Golf. Drive over the speed limit and shut your eyes.
Why would I have a problem with it? He's a good kid. He knows...
Right. Thanks, Dad. Catch you guys later.
The sooner he leaves, the sooner we can talk.
hate him.
I don't know how you got a hold of my safe, but I feel like you deserve
Goodbye,
an
honey.
explanation.
Drive real fast and close those peepers.
The woman in the photograph was a former patient of mine, and the journal was what I used to track her progress. She was also suffering memory loss, and that's why you found the documents on amnesia in there as well. She died under my care, and I promised to never let myself forget that.
That part is
And the sonogram was from
reasonable.
when you were pregnant with our son. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it. I guess I'm an old softie.
Now, what about the creepy
You know
journal
me.
entry?
I can be pretty emotionally over-controlled. So I'm sorry I freaked out when you went through my safe. Not that I don't have a right to be angry.
The way you behaved was atrocious. Defensive. This is the only one where we're still suspicious
I still
of
believe
him.
I was correct in trying to keep you away from Vincent and Erik, though. I don't trust either of those guys one bit. Did you know he had the nerve to come into my office the other day asking about you?
If he did, I'm sure it's for good
No,
reason.
it was no coincidence. He was specifically asking about you.
You shouldn't jump to conclusions.
And as for Vincent Corsetti, don't even get me started. When Erik came into the office, he pretty much said the man has friends in low places, that he's a high-ranking member of the mob.
Mima's kneecap, thank you for the bits. He needs to explain the rat tail.
I couldn't believe it, but who am I to question an FIB agent? Tell me, is this the kind of person you want to be friends with? At any given moment, you could say the wrong thing to him and get yourself whacked.
I have my suspicions
I
about
hope
him.
that clears everything up for you.
We've been told multiple times that he's the head of the mob, right? That's not a suspicion. That's telling. Actually, I'm more confused now than ever.
You
Not
should probably
this.
answer that. I'll clean up here.
Why is he yelling? Why was that so loud? Jasmine, thank you for the bits. Not this. He's still clapping in front of my face. I wasn't expecting anyone else. I wonder who it could be. Oh, I don't have an option. It's opening the door no matter what.
Excellent, I'm glad you're home. I tried to get through to you earlier, but your phone was busy.
Are y'all literally saying that y'all chose this man who sounds like a robocaller? You have great timing. I was just about to be bored to death by my husband.
I'm sorry for coming over at a bad time, but what I have to tell you can't wait. Trust me. You're
Take your time.
Hey, I didn't know what you wanted me to do with the leftover.
Choke on him. That's what I want you to do with the leftovers, Bronsonson.
No, it's you.
Choke.
What do you want?
I just stopped by to say hello to an old friend of mine. I assume you don't have a problem with that.
I'm on to you, Mr. Larson.
We
Are you
divorced
trying to
Erik
turn
for
my
a
own
reason in
family
our
against
past
me?
life.
What are you talking about?
Okay, everybody, calm down. Stop the cloak and dagger stuff and leave a message on my answering machine like a normal person.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll get in touch with you another time. Good night.
So
Good
tell me,
riddance.
what was he really doing here?
Was it to you?
A few minutes ago, I opened myself up to you, and you're already keeping
Yelling
secrets
at
from
the
me.
door.
This is unbelievable.
We used to be married to him, right?
What's with you?
Erik is the one. Vincent is the one who messed with me. Oh, Vincent tried to kill me and give me amnesia, right? That's hot. Wait. We left Erik for Vincent, and then when Vincent was over us, did he try to kill us and that gave us amnesia? And that's when Bronsonson found us? Is that true? That's right. Yeah, so, I mean, they're all shitty, but Maighgeighn MakMeeganson doesn't make good decisions. As referenced by her past.
conflict is inevitable. Whether it be the simple act of more than one person
As
wanting the same
referenced.
thing, or more complicated needs among friends and neighbors.
She is like up 4 inches in her grass.
Conflict surrounds us all.
Von Trapp
But when
Family
it comes
Singers.
to the severity of consequences, the
Thank you
battles
for the
between
11
a husband
months.
and a wife leave them all behind.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you.
Over the years, I've learned the hard way that there are no simple choices in life. Since my departure, things seem to have gotten even more complicated for my friends on Wisteria Lane, as well as my newest neighbor. Indeed, making a choice between the status quo, the chance to live on the edge, or to rekindle a long-lost passion is a difficult and complicated affair. But sometimes we find ourselves with no other option than to make a choice, and we can find the
Golf's
very
like-
decision liberating in and of itself.
Oopsie. It's the final scene, chat.
Look who's here. So glad you could finally join us. I'd offer you a seat, but
Girl.
Erik and your husband took the last 2 chairs.
Give me the gun, Vincent. I'll shoot them both right now and throw in golf for free. Diva, say less. Hand over the gun, Vinny. I'll take care of this.
Not much. I was just strolling through the neighborhood and ran into these 2. I figured the 4 of us could have a nice little chat.
What? Why is there no thank you button? Thank you.
It's just like I said. I was right outside your house when I ran into my old friend here, Erik.
Pixel Parrot Doc Siak. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate
We're not
that.
friends, Corsetti.
Thank you, thank you. He doesn't understand irony. He said, "We're not friends."
We ran into
As if
each
he
other
meant
and
it.
Caught up on old times. You see, he's been watching me. But what he
Sarcasm.
didn't know is that I've been watching
That's
him
what that
too.
is.
I want you to sit down, I want you to shut up, and I want you to learn something.
Thank you, Ryan. Oh, welcome, eldest sister. I hope it went well.
Today was supposed to be the big revelation, wasn't it, Erik? It still is, but not quite in the way you were hoping.
I don't know what you're talking about, Vincent. I know everything
There
now.
are people who want you to think of me as a bad guy, someone who shouldn't be trusted under any circumstances. But they're wrong. Dead wrong. Tonight, you're going to find out who the men in this room really are. And by the
He's
end
the
of the
pretty
evening,
woman
you're
stealer.
going to make a
That
choice.
takes away
You're gonna pick
Megan's
the man you
agenda.
wanna spend the rest
She
of
had
your
her
life
own
with.
agenda. She clearly left Erik for a reason. She wasn't taken. She has her own agenda. She's her own person, and I'm here to prove it.
Of course, if you decide that you want me sooner than that, I'll understand. Why don't you start out by asking, in case you're tempted to try anything funny, I've cut your phone line and disabled your computer. And don't be stupid and try to run off. I've got eyes in the back of my head. I've got a guy just outside keeping a close watch on
She
the
clearly
place.
left Erik
No one's
for a
getting in
reason.
or out unless I say so.
And so what? He tried to kill me. He doesn't want to kill me now. Well, we did that in the last one, Geisha Girl. You gotta go back and watch the VODs of the first playthrough of this. I'm not making that decision again. And yeah, maybe he tried to kill me once, but that's in the past. And I don't believe in the past because I'm a presentist.
Trust me, there's a lot you don't know about the men sitting in this room. Ask them whatever you want. Given the
We
circumstances,
can change
it's
him.
in their best interest to answer honestly.
Oh, maybe he will still kill me, but I don't know that until I find out. I just have to find out things for myself. That's just who I am. Erik, what would our life be like together? Vincent, What would our life be like? Bronsonson? We don't even need to talk. Okay, Vinny.
That's a good question. I see you haven't lost all your smarts. You'll live a life of luxury. I'll see to it that you can have everything you've ever wanted. You'll never have to cook another meal or clean a house
Gold,
ever again.
jewels, diamonds, first class private plane. Ooh, lots of money. I like the sound of that. Bronsonson, same question, but I'm gonna kill you.
One thing's for certain, things need to be different. I'll do whatever you want, marriage counseling, a family therapist, whatever it takes. I just don't want to lose you. I can't live without you.
You know something? I can swear I've heard you say those exact things before. You'll have to forgive me if I don't believe you. Erik, you're up.
Well, you could expect me to make an honest living, provide you with everything you need and some of the things you want. I'd be home every night in time for family dinner, and I'd treat you like you deserve to be treated, with respect.
I don't want you to be home every night for dinner. I need some me time some evenings.
On a federal agent's salary, I wouldn't be able to hire anyone to take care of the housekeeping. But on the other hand, I can guarantee you I'll never hire anyone to take care of you, like Corsetti did once upon a time.
As an adult, though, he works for the government. That means he's got that good government insurance. Ooh, I can taste that good government insurance policy. But Vincent's rich. He doesn't have to worry about insurance. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I'm doing just fine on my own. The biggest lie Megan's ever told. I'm doing just fine on my own.
Don't pay any attention to him. He'll say whatever he thinks he
She's
needs
never
to
been
in order to
fine.
save his sorry hide.
Vinny's the one you shouldn't listen to, Mary. He doesn't want you to remember what he did to you, because if you did, you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
Girl, so he tried to kill
All
me.
right, that's enough out of you, Larson. Zip it.
Okay. Tell me what I do. I want to hear it, though.
Trust me. It sounds like you've gotten some interesting information from everyone in the room. What's your next question?
Can I ask Golf why he deserves to live? Why can't I ask Golf? Vincent, if I were to pick you tonight, where would you take me and what would we do together?
I would take you to a little out-of-the-way French
This is
restaurant
literally
I
the
know
dating
of
game.
that makes the best creme brulee you'll ever have. After that, we'll
I love
head back to my
desserts.
estate, open a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and let things progress naturally.
That is a little cliche. I'll ask if he can do better than that. Oh, he can't. Okay. Bronsonson, the sirens. Bronsonson.
If? There's an if? I'm your husband. Love, honor, and obey. Did you forget that little part?
I don't think me and Bronsonson technically got married.
Actually, there's a lot to consider, whether she knows it or not.
Vinny's right. I'm just considering all my options. Erik, you're up.
I'd take you down to the local police precinct and have you give a
Obey.
written statement about everything that happened tonight. Why do you ask?
The husband should never be picked. I would take you down to the local precinct and have you give a written statement. I was asking to get a better idea of what I would expect in terms of a relationship. I'm kind of wondering how much of it is the truth, which begs the question.
You've got a lot to consider right now, so I'd say we're just about finished. You have
Vincent!
any final questions for us?
You're up again. Is there something dishonest in the past that you want to tell me about?
Me? Come on. What could I possibly know that's worth lying to you about? You know, this is exactly what Larson wants, right? I knew you'd fall into his trap. He'll do whatever it takes to get you on his side, so that he can arrest me on whatever trumped-up charges he comes up with.
I was actually hoping you'd be able to tell me what Erik meant when he said you had someone taking care of me.
Larson has a whole story concocted that explains everything he wants you to believe.
What he actually meant when he said he had someone taking care of you was he just had someone to change my diaper. Change my diaper and feed me raisins. They were taking care of me.
He says that I know you, that he knows you, and that I killed you. Which of course means that I should go to jail, right?
Obviously you didn't kill me because I'm here, so he must be lying.
Really convenient how that all works out for him, isn't it? He gets the girl and the collar. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it, Larson?
It is pretty convenient. A little too convenient, if you ask me. I'm never okay. I'm making life or death decisions. Bronsonson, same question. Is there anything about in the past?
No, I've come clean with you about everything. As much as Vincent doesn't want to hear it, there's nothing left to say. However,
Clearly
I will say
not.
that Erik over there isn't the saint he makes himself out to be. A little while ago, he barged into my office looking for God knows what.
You already told me about
I won't
that.
jump to conclusions, even though it seems everyone else here is doing just that.
Is his voice sped
But
up?
I will say that he spent a lot of time asking questions about you, as opposed to questions about an actual case, which doesn't seem like fitting behavior for a distinguished federal agent.
I don't know if I can believe you anymore, Bronsonson. Sorry. Erik, you're up.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've told you the truth from day one. Hell, I always tell the truth. It's probably my greatest flaw.
This is not a job interview, Erik.
The only thing I waited for was the right time to tell you the truth about Vincent, about your past, about everything. And that's also the reason why you saw me leaving the medical office.
I was wondering what you were doing there.
I was investigating a hunch, one that explains everything that you can't.
The box, right?
For the past 20 years or so, you've had an acute case of retrograde amnesia. You knew something was wrong, but since your husband was kind enough to fill in all the fabricated details, you were blissfully unaware of that fact.
It's because she's a double Scorpio. She's really conflicted because she's a double Scorpio. Oh, Aries, baby. Welcome, by the way. We got an Aries now here, too. Retrograde, Scorpio. Mars, double, triple Scorpio.
Come on, Larson. This is the real world, not some soap opera. Next thing you'll be telling us is that she has an evil twin. You'll have to do a lot better.
That's the first sane thing you've said tonight, Vincent. There's
Oh.
no way she has amnesia. It's not medically possible.
She's
Don't lie to the woman,
a
Erik.
birth sign and sun sign, and crop circle sign, Scorpio.
Of course, neither of these guys are going to let you believe it, since you discovering the truth isn't exactly in their best interests.
That's enough out of you. If you can't answer the questions honestly, then just keep your mouth shut.
Oh, Whitney, we're just getting into it. Just about to make our big decisions. I'm growing weary of all these questions. Let's just get on with
Yeah,
it.
that'll have to do. So now's the big decision. Now that you've heard everything, who do you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Don't rush me!
Sweetie, you really should learn how to make up your mind. I don't have all day. And what's more...
She shoots mid-sentence.
Hey, quit your squirming.
What's Golf doing, by the way? Is he okay?
I've got something I need you to do. Go over there and tighten their ropes. I don't want anyone leaving our little soiree before you have a chance to make your decision.
If you're rich, can't you hire someone to tighten their ropes? Are you not as rich as you said you were because you're too poor to have someone else tighten their ropes? Plot holes.
Hey, come closer.
Your ropes look a little loose. Let me tighten them for you.
When we were being tied up, I saw that your friend Erik had a gun hidden near his ankle. He's our best shot at getting out of this alive. Why don't you go over there and loosen his ropes?
Just tell me what you do, Bronsonson.
Cut it out.
She pulls
There's
his
no time to get
rat.
snippy.
Yes!
Lives are on the line. Okay, listen to me. Vincent's losing it. Do whatever you can to keep him from going completely insane. He seems to think he has a shot with you. Use that in your favor if things get hairy.
Let's just hope things don't take a turn for the worse.
I sent you over there to tighten their...
Erik. We go to tighten his ropes, and we place a single turd in his hand. I'm listening.
I don't know what Vincent thinks he's doing here, but I promise you one thing. We're gonna make it out of here alive, together. I'll make sure he spends the rest of his unnatural life behind bars.
Golf's just looking
he took
around.
My gun, but I have another one hidden in my sock. Loosen my ropes up a bit, and I'll see about getting us out of here.
Erik, that's dangerous.
He has my gun. You don't really think he's gonna let me out of this alive, do you?
What makes you think
I
I
know for a
am?
fact that it doesn't take that long to tie a knot. Hurry it up over there.
Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it. Golf? Are you okay?
Mom, what's going on here?
God. Your guess is as good as mine.
Now you sure know how to pick a winner, don't you, Mom?
This is why we have the worst son. I didn't pick him. He amnesia tricked me. Watch it, Golf. Can we slap him?
Good. You finished. Now let's just check your work. Why don't you head over there and double-check your mother's handiwork?
Oh, good. It'll be easier to shoot all three of them if they're in a row.
Actually, it's kinda loose.
This is why. This is why. Chat.
Oh, really? I wonder how that happened.
I guess we'll never know.
I'm not an idiot. It's my fault for trusting you so quickly. Doesn't matter.
Vincent.
I got something else for you to do anyway.
What is it this time?
We've been playing too many games. I'll admit, I had my fun with all of you tonight, but now it's time for you to make
Who can
a
never be
decision.
sure?
Take this gun and use it to rid yourself of the men sitting in this room that you never want to see or hear from again. And don't worry about the consequences. No matter who dies tonight, you won't take the fall. I've taken care of everything.
Let me just bask in this sentence of don't worry about the consequences. Because that's just like the life I want, divas. This is why Maighgeighn MakMeeganson is choosing Vincent right now. Because Maighgeighn MakMeeganson, not me, will get to live a life of no consequences. And Hunty, she's dyed her hair enough. She's fried that little brain. And she's ready to let loose.
So, and I mean this literally, fire away.
And then that Sia song plays.
Whoa, hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. At the very least, I think we all deserve the opportunity to plead our cases.
He's right. It's not fair. You can't pass judgment on another person without letting them have a final word.
What's the matter? Afraid she's gonna shoot you?
Do your little song and dance. Okay, Vincent, what do you have to
What
say?
do I have to say for myself? Not too much, really. You, on the other hand, have all of your options laid out right in front of you.
What
All
you
have to do is make a
say?
decision.
That you only meant well. Well, of course
Who
you
would you be
did.
better off
What
never
you
seeing
say?
The Weasley investigator.
That it's all for
I
the
don't
best.
need you to
Of course
scare
it is.
I'm just giving you the opportunity to prove to me that you're just gonna have to trust me. Now go on already. Pick
All right,
So you know that
Bronsonson.
whole thing that Erik told you about me a few minutes ago?
Bronsonson, let me put it this way. Do you have any last words? You've spent our entire marriage lying to me? Yes, I found a way to remember that little detail.
Well, I want to come clean with you about that. I know.
So
I
what's
told
the
you that
truth?
he was- The truth is this. We haven't been married for as long as I've told you. In fact, we aren't even technically married. I found you at a difficult time in my life. Right after the death of my wife, I put all my time and energy into saving her life, and I couldn't. She's the one I was referring to in my journal entries. After she died, I quit work and spent my days and nights at our beach house. The walks I took on the beach late at night were the only
The way
thing
he
that
wouldn't
really helped me
finish
get
this
my head
sentence.
together. The only times I've
On
been
Maighgeighn
feel despair.
MakMeeganson's terms? Maighgeighn MakMeeganson, well, she would have accidentally pulled the trigger by now just because she's not very smart.
And one of those nights I found you. You were just lying there, unconscious. You had been badly pounded by the rocks and waves. But it also looked as though you'd been in an accident of some kind. It was obvious that you'd suffered a head wound.
What the hell are you talking
When
about?
you first gained consciousness, you didn't know who I was or who you were. I had never seen a case of retrograde amnesia before. I didn't even think it was possible. The more I read up on the condition, the more I realized how traumatic it would be to tell you the truth. You had no memories of your past life, so I decided to fabricate a story. The jogging accident story. You bumped your head while out jogging.
So let me get this straight. You spent the last 20 years lying to me about our entire life together, and to think I put up with all your inadequacies for so
I know
long.
it's hard to believe, but things just sort of snowballed from there. We had a son, a house. You had a loving husband with a
Not
successful
snowballed
career.
from there.
We were a family living the American dream. Why spoil it?
It's not for you to tell me what my dreams are.
I've been keeping that secret for what seems like forever, but I'm glad it's out in the open now. If you don't want to be with me, I completely understand. But don't let this madman turn you into a monster.
You've said more than enough, Bronsonson, but don't worry. The only monster here is you. Erik,
I'm not going to defend
you're up.
myself in front of that scumbag. But if you really think I should, here it goes. I never lied to you, not for a moment. And I don't need a gun pointed at my head to tell you that. Unlike someone else in this room, I didn't pay someone to kill you. And I would never place you in this kind of situation where you're forced to kill someone close to you. It's just sick.
Do we ever learn why Vincent wanted to kill us? That's a genuine question. Why did Vincent want to kill us? He was just over it?
There's really nothing else to say. I love you. I always have.
Oh, don't. No.
You have a chance here. No one has to die. We can all walk out of here, and the only one
I
who's
think
going
it
to pay
matters.
is a low-rent mafia middleman who started this whole situation anyway.
It was all the yellow. He came home and I had painted the whole house yellow. We were really married to Erik. We left Erik for Vincent. Vincent then tried to kill us. We were found on the beach by Bronsonson, who tricked us into thinking that we were married to him for the past 20 years. Galaxy Clown, thank you for the 8 months, by the way. Wordy, thank you for the bits again. Brit Steps, thank you for the bits again, too. I appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe my life isn't so bad. Well, but look at this. Maighgeighn has been blessed with the gift of choices. I've made my decision. So, Brenda... This is how she holds a gun. Pause. So, if you remember, in the first time I played this game, I chose to kill all of them. We killed all of them. And me and Golf, started a new life or something. Not make it work with Jackie. Gigi, thank you for the bits. In the first time we killed all three. But this is a new character. This is Maighgeighn MakMeeganson. And based on her life experiences, she's going to be making a different decision. First of all, I don't even have to wait. We can go ahead and shoot. Oh, shit.
That's my girl.
I forgot about
Good
this
to
part.
see a little flash of that dark side I fell in love with. But don't worry, you won't be killing anyone tonight.
Oh, will you kill him for me? Come on, Vin. You can't tie up a woman's husband and then hand her an unloaded gun. That's just not right. It's a YouTube.
You never behaved this way before.
It's a YouTube prank video. The whole thing's a TikTok, even worse, TikTok prank video. And then a flash mob comes in, and they all start doing a TikTok dance.
I don't even recognize you. It's like you're a completely different person. What's your problem?
You never even knew who I was in the
now.
first place,
That gun wasn't
Bronsonson.
loaded this time, but next time, all bets are off.
I can't believe it. You just tried to shoot me. Why?
Trying to shoot someone is different from actually doing it, Bronsonson. You're just overreacting.
Are you really going to stand there and try to justify what you just did? You just tried to kill your husband and the father of your only child. I cannot believe you would make that kind of a decision. It just doesn't make sense. Have you even thought about what you'll do after this? I mean, what's going to happen to our son?
I'm gonna be rich.
Are you just going to leave him here while you're out cavorting with this nut job and doing the Bonnie to his Clyde thing?
Oh, sweetie, here's your mistake. Your mistake was thinking I care what happens to Golf.
I don't know. Life on the run, women on the side, danger lurking around every corner. It sounds kind of cool.
When your mom walks out of here on my arm, you'll be a Corsetti. And when it comes to women, Corsettis always get what they want.
Well,
How does
he
that
might be
sound?
gay too, I don't know.
I'm not sure, but it sounds cool to me.
Yeah, Golf's gross. That whole conversation
No
was
son
gross.
of mine is going to run around with a common criminal. You've got to put a stop to this. Right now.
Who says we're taking him with us?
Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
Chances are you'll end up being dead weight, in which case you might be better off dead.
What?
Do you know what you're saying?
At this point, I don't know what more I can tell you. I already came clean with you about everything. Everything. What else do you want from me?
There isn't anything else you need to tell her. You've done all you can. Right now, all we can do is hope that she comes to her senses before it's too late.
You picked an interesting target. Was there any particular reason you chose one over the other?
He's a liar.
Is that so?
And worse
Well, don't
things
worry.
than that.
You won't have that problem with me.
That's good. I like to know what I'm getting into. That's good. I do like to know what I'm getting into.
Even with all you know about me, you still sound unconvinced. Care to take a test drive?
Alright, let's go.
You can't be serious.
Fuck
Now?
Vinny upstairs.
You're going to have sex with this lunatic now? In our bedroom? Well, we're bound to chairs in the living room. What the hell?
Sweetie, I took 8 muscle relaxants today.
Stop
I
for a
chewed
moment.
up 6 tea
Think about your
bags.
family. Think about your future.
I chewed up 6 tea bags and took 8 muscle relaxants where Daniel died today. I've never thought clearer in my life.
No, let her go. She's doing what she has to, in order to get what she wants. Isn't that right, man?
What do you say we head up? Keep a close eye on...
Mom, can I talk to you for a minute? Alone?
Fine, make it quick. Listen, I know it looks bad.
You know, Mom, bad doesn't even begin to describe it. You're about to bang a mob boss with Dad tied up in the living room.
You should see what I do with the mailman.
I may be a clueless teenager, but even I know something is really wrong with the situation. Promise me you won't do anything with that scumbag.
Listen closely, because I'm only going to tell you this once. Of course I'm going to sleep with Vincent. He's a real man, not like your father. To be perfectly honest, all 3 of them can go... This is what we chose the first time. All 3 of them can go straight to hell. We're choosing Vincent this time.
Oh, Mom, that's gross. But then again, I really don't go for the temperamental 40-year-old mob boss type. And I really didn't think my boring mother would either.
I'm a lot less boring than
Ditching
you
Dad
think.
and Agent Larson sounds like a plan, though. Especially if you're taking me with you. And come to think of it, Erik was probably bluffing about the whole life on the run thing anyways. He's as pathetic as Dad.
There's no reason. We'll be back soon. But hopefully not too soon.
And I take it you want me to stay down here and hold the fort while you're upstairs getting your freak on with Fairview's Most Wanted.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Standing guard down here shouldn't be a problem. Just do me a favor and try not to be too loud. You might wake the neighbors. And I really don't want to hear what you two are doing. One last thing, though.
Okay, shoot.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? Are you sure you want to be with this? All right.
Say no.
I
Say
sure
less,
hope you know
golf.
what you're doing.
Okay, we haven't ever seen this ending before. I'm ready. Oh, let's see how our relation. Oh, I was gonna check out my relationships with the neighbors. No music.
What the hell?
Vincent, what was that?
You know what? That could have been anything.
We forgot
A car
that.
backfiring, champagne cork popping, someone getting shot. No need to worry. Now, where were we? Oh, come on,
I guess
baby.
we have to
You
figure
are
it out.
serious. All right, then, fine. Let's go down.
I forgot that what's his name had a gun still.
What did you do?
Did Golf shoot Erik?
I didn't have a choice. He was moving.
Did that?
Yeah, he shifted a bit, but why did you shoot him?
What if he had a gun or something? I was just protecting us.
He does have a gun, actually, so...
Come on! What kind of threat was he with his arms and legs tied up?
He did the right thing.
Don't listen to your father. You did the right thing. Erik Larson was a delusional
Jesus,
sicko.
Golf!
You did us all a favor, trust me.
This game is something else for sure.
I was only doing what you told me to.
Y'all, I just want y'all to know that I'm not me right now. I've been possessed and taken over by the spirit, the mortality, and the essence of Maighgeighn MakMeeganson.
You did good, son. Tell me, how did it feel to take someone's life?
And I won't be me until the end of this, until this is over.
Feel?
When you shot him, what did that feel like?
It was kind of a rush. It felt good.
That's a little fucked up. Cosmos, thank you for the bits. I wish there was a making of this game too. That would be wild to watch.
Boy. That feeling of knowing you have power over someone's very existence is a thrill in and of itself.
Not this, Mick.
And believe me, it never gets old. But you'll find that out in due time, once we tie up all of our loose ends and make our way out of here.
Bronsonson strikes me as the squealing type. You should probably see to it he doesn't get a chance to run his mouth to anyone.
That's actually not a bad idea. If you'll excuse me for a moment, your husband and I need to have a little talk about some things.
He's not actually my husband.
What? What do you mean? That can't be true. It just can't.
Come on. Would I lie to you?
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
Nothing, really. I was just telling your husband a little about myself. If I'm gonna kill him, he should at least know a bit about me, don't you think?
Wait, what y'all talking about over there?
No, don't. You can't. What did I ever do to deserve this? You have to stop him.
Didn't bother you when you were lying to me all those
You
years?
sadistic bastard! Don't think you'll get away with any of this. They'll find you and you'll pay for everything you've done today. Everything!
Is Erik okay?
If you really want to do this, if you really want to kill me, then go right—
Let me tell you something. I'm not really much for running. Or getting caught. It's really not my style. I think I prefer the whole—
This is
getting
such an
away with
interesting
murder
ending.
route.
This is I thought the last ending was kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah? Well, killing me in front of my wife and son is never going to work. They'll never forgive you, and they'll never forget.
Who are you?
Your family. Please. She was never your wife, and he was never your son. Goodbye.
Not Golf scratching his head with the gun. Did you see that?
When faced with tough decisions, one is often forced to make sacrifices. Some of us choose to leave the comfort and stability that is the hallmark of our existence. Some make the decision to walk away from the status quo. While others choose to forgive past misdeeds, no matter how great, in pursuit of an elusive form of happiness.
Fuck off,
For
Golf.
without 20/20 hindsight, we will never know if our choice is the right one.
You're gonna have to kill Golf later, Vinny. He's pissed.
With time, effort, and the support of our friends and neighbors.
Did you see Susan's
we will
face?
always find some way to be at peace with
Susan
our
was
decisions.
livid. Did you see Susan's face? Holy shit. Well, and here's the list of people you can thank for making this game. Austin, thank you for that. Thank you for the bits. Wordy, thank you for the bits again. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That was wild. But thanks, Geisha girl. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, there are mini games, but it's just like cooking and stuff. Well, that concludes our second playthrough.
Wow, what a flop.
Thanks, Salsa Senorita. Why is the music so loud? That concludes our second playthrough of Desperate Housewives, the PC game. One of the most iconic PC games of our generation. Not third time's the charm. Oh God, what choice do I have? I have two choices left to make in this game. I can either stay with Bronsonson or whoever the husband is, or Erik. Well, we'll have to create new characters for that. I don't replay my decisions. I'm a decision-making purist. Once I make a decision with the character, that's their decision. So we'll have to create 2 more characters in the future. See you all in 2025! Y'all remember we're gonna have to name our character Mary. Y'all better remember that. I just replayed Bratz, didn't I? It feels like I did. Okay, well. I'm gonna go lie down. It's been a long day. It's been a pretty big day for me. Oh no, that's all for today. I might do a TikTok stream tomorrow. Stay tuned and find out. Might even do a little Twitch stream. I don't know yet. But nothing planned tomorrow. Thursday, we're doing a baking stream. I'm gonna bake a cake. I'm very excited. On Friday, we're playing the Tamagotchi Apple Arcade game. Thank y'all for the bits, donations, subs, gift subs, wonderful Patreon patrons. We hit the sub goal. Thank y'all so much. Seriously. It's because of y'all I get to keep doing this. Thank you so much. Stay hydrated. Look both ways before you cross the street. Take care of yourself. Exhibit self-care. I will see y'all on probably tomorrow, but Thursday.